So welcome to Verilog HDL subject module 3 gate level modeling. So in the previous class we have seen the gate types. So in the gate types, so basically gate level modeling, so in which we will describe the circuit in terms of the logic gates. So as we have mentioned, and or not, okay, so NAND, so like that, and that we can describe by using the predefined the primitives what the Verilog supports. So now in that already we have seen, means it consists of basic gates are it is classified into two types. So one we call as AND OR gates, okay, and other we call as a buff bar NOT gates. Okay, so in the previous class we have seen the AND OR gates. In AND OR gates, these are the AND OR XOR, NAND and XNOR. These are the types and symbols, and this is how we can instantiate the each gate, okay, each component in Verilog like this. That we call as instantiation, means calling of or using of that particular predefined uh, primitive, okay, in this syntax, means the primitive, the predefined keyword, instance name, and the parameters, the input output parameters, and the output should be, we need to declare as first. Okay, this we have seen with respect to AND OR type, and this is a truth table of particular gate, and in which we need to remember is we need to consider the four values, that is 0 1 xz. Okay, so one input 0 1 xz, and another input also of the type the 0 1 xz, and z will not be as a output. Okay, so only output it can vary, means it is in the form of either 0 1 or don't care. Okay, so these all things we have seen in previous. So today the remaining portion, the other type of the gates, basic gates, so that is buff bar NOT gates. Okay, so similarly like AND OR gates, in the buff also it is having, but here there the many inputs and one output were there in the AND OR gates, but here what will happen, the one scalar input and one or more outputs here. Okay, so one or more outputs and one scalar input, means not the vector, the single bit inputs and single bit outputs here. Okay, so in this we have two types. Okay, one we call as buffer and one we call as NOT. Okay, so these are the symbols for buffer and NOT. So buffer means it's just the triangle, the symbol without any bubble there. Okay, so as we know the function of the function of the buffer, so whatever we are giving the input, the same thing you will get as output. Means for example, if in is 0, the output will be 0, and in is 1, the output is 1. Okay, so that is a function of the buffer. So if you come to the inverter, okay, so here inverter or NOT gate, so here reverse of that, if the input is 0, output is 1, if the input is 1, the output is 0. So that is the job of the inverter. Okay, so inverter is nothing but buffer with the bubble here. Okay, so this we call as the inverter or NOT gate. Okay, so these are the two types, buffer and NOT. Okay, and what the symbols what we are showing here. Okay, so now, okay, one second, what we are showing now. Okay, so after seeing these symbols, okay, after seeing these symbols, and the next one, how to instantiate these things, means buff and NOT. It is similarly like AND or NOT only. Okay, so here the keyword is, for buffer the keyword is buff, and for NOT gate it is NOT only. Okay, the keyword first, then instance name, and then inputs and outputs. Means here also first we need to declare output, then it is input. Similarly NOT gate, instance name, output name, and input. Okay, so this is how we need to instantiate the buffer and NOT gate. Okay, similarly okay, if it is more than, okay, there are two outputs here, out 1 and out 2, input is same, means it is connected to one more gate. So it's like this. The same output is connected to 2, out 1 and out 2. Input is 1 here. Okay, so buff is a keyword and b1 underscore 2 out is a instance name. Okay, so this is what we call as the buffer. And similarly not gate, here we don't have mentioned the instance name. So as I told earlier, the instance name is not compulsory, but when we are using in a multiple components, okay, if we are using more than one not gates, okay, in that case we need to mention the instance name to differentiate between the components. Okay, so this is what with instance name and without instance name. Okay, and these are the truth tables. So as we know, usually it will be one input and one output. Okay, if it is only one input means, okay, so here, okay, here one one value is freeze, yeah. Okay, so now if you see here, okay, so we have one input and one output. So input you have taken as in and output you have taken as out. Okay, so as it is only one input one output, so directly we can say that in is we have considered 0 1 x and z. Okay, if it is 0 1 and z, as it is buffer, whatever input is there same output will come. 0 means 0, 1 means 1, x means x, z means also x only. So z will not be the output, so it will be x only. Similarly, if it is not gate, 0 means inverter, 0 means 1, 1 means 0, x is x and z is x. Okay, so this is what the truth tables for the buff bar not gates. Okay, and here with whatever now we have seen buff and not. Okay, so these are basic the buff not gates. With the same buff not gates will come with one more feature, okay, that we call as buff if and not if. Okay, means buff if, okay, and buff not if. Okay, so not if in the sense that is buff if 1 and buff if 0. Okay, buff if 1 means buff if the input is 1, buff if the input is 0. Okay, similarly not if and not if 1 not if 0. Okay, so the application we will see now here. Okay, so gates with additional control signal on buffer and not gates is available. Means the buff if and not if, there are 4 types. As I said, buff if 1, buff if 0, not if 1, not if 0. So what is the meaning of that is, so with one input and one output, there will be one more input we call as a control. Okay, so what will happen here, buff if 1, what is the meaning of that is, buffer means buffer function will happen only if this control signal is 1. Okay, means the out, okay, whatever out means the out equal to in, it will happen only when this control, the whatever the CTRL, so this control equal to 1. If that is the case, then we call as buff if 1. Means if the control is 1, then the in will be passed to the out, means in will be assigned to the out. Okay, similarly buff if 0 means if the control bit is 0. So because we have taken as bubble here, if the control bit is 0, then input will be assigned to output. Okay, suppose if buff if is 1 here, if it is 1, then the in will not be assigned to out, so it will be the high impedance. Okay, so it will not be assigned any value. Okay, it will be high impedance, that we will see later. Okay, but it will work only, that is a what, if 0, it will work only if control signal is 0. Similarly here it will work only if control signal is 1. Means we are controlling the operation of the buffer by using this signal. If this is 1, then the operation will happen. Similarly here, if control signal is 0, the buffer function will happen. Similarly for the NOT gate, control if 1 means if control signal is 1, then if it is 0, the output will be 1 if the control signal is 1. Similarly here, if the control signal is 0, then suppose if in 1, then out will be 0. Okay, here this is active low because the bubble is connected. Okay, the control is active low, here control is active high. Okay, if means the operation of the NOT gate, it will be controlled by the control signal. If this is 1, the action will happen, inverter action will happen. Okay, if this is 0 here, then NOT operation will happen. Okay, so these things we call as NOT if and buff if. Means in some of the cases, okay, in usually while controlling the data buses, okay, so we will need to have the control. So whenever we require, then only we will pass the signal, otherwise we don't want to pass, it should be high impedance. Okay, so in that case we can use the series of the buffers and inverters here. Okay, so this is with respect to, it is one more other type of the buff NOT gate. Okay, so as I said, the same thing, the truth table for buff if 1 and buff if 0. Okay, so similarly here, as I said, so here the 4 inputs, okay, means 0 next z 0, because as it is 2 inputs here, only for buff and NOT gate we had only in and out. Okay, so because of that we have seen like this. Okay, but as we have for this gate the 2 inputs, one is control and one more is input, so because of that this table we have for buff if 1, if control is 0, as I said earlier, if control is 0, okay, all the outputs will be Z. So why it is Z? Because control is, this will work, okay, only when buff if 1, means if control signal is 1, then it will work. If control signal is 0, okay, so output will be high impedance. Okay, if the control signal is 1, then whatever the required operation, so for 0 0, for 1 1, for 1 1, for x x, for z x. Okay, if the control signal itself is x, okay, if the control signal is x, then if the input is 0, then output will be low high. So this will represent the strength here. Okay, this will represent the strength, means as we have seen there are 8 types. Okay, low, high, okay, medium, low, high, medium, and pull, okay, supply, whatever it is. Okay, so this will represent the L means low, H means high, and whatever for X input X and Z input X. Similarly for Z also, 0 means L, 1 means H, and XX. Okay, the same thing, okay, same thing here also, buff if 0, if 0 is there, 0 1 XX, if 1 is there means if control is 1, okay, here control is 1, because the buff if 0 will work when the control is 0, because that is active low. Okay, when control is disabled means that is 1, the output will be high impedance, otherwise it will be same as buff if 1. Okay, the similarly NOT if 1 means the NOT will work when the control is 1. So when control is 1, if input is 0, output is 1, if input is 1, output is 0, and when control is 0, for NOT if 1, the output will be Z. Okay, similarly, what is this? When the control is X and Z, so then it will be for the inputs high and low, and for X and Z it will be don't care only. Okay, similarly for NOT if 0. Okay, so here what we are saying, similarly like buff and NOT gate, so buff if and NOT if are with another extra input that we call as a control. Okay, when that is disabled, the output will be high impedance, otherwise it is similarly like buff, whatever normal buff. Okay, so this is how the instantiation of buff if 0 and buff if 1, the same like the normal only, the only thing is instead of buff only, buff if 1 keyword, buff if 0, this is instance name b1 and b0, and first we need to declare as output, other in and control, means in and control are inputs that we will declare next. Similarly NOT if 1, NOT if 0, okay, and this is instance name, output variable, and these are the inputs. Okay, So this is how means. So this is how we have seen the truth table for BufF on, BufF not, instantiation, and these are the symbols. Okay, and this is buff bar not gates, and this is symbol, and this is and or types, the instantiation and or gates. Okay, so this is basic. Just it's an idea about gate level modeling. Okay, means the whatever circuit we want to design, or we want to write a code for Verilog code by using gate level modeling. Okay, then the input should be in the form of circuit. Then according to that circuit we will use the primitives and or gates, okay, and or buff not gates, and this is how we need to use the instantiation. Then we will write the code for that. Okay, so the same thing. So if you have, as I told earlier, okay, if you have the circuit like this is OR, and let us say this is NAND, okay, and this is N1 and this is N2, let us say A, B and C, okay, and here for N1 what we need to write is AND, okay, instance name, okay, I can give as N1. What are the inputs and outputs? Let us say this as M, intermediate signal as M. First I need to declare it as M, then A comma B. So A comma B is a input here for AND gate, okay, so AND is a keyword, instance name, output is M, and this is A comma B. Okay, similarly OR gate, OR is a keyword, okay, and let us take N2 as instance name. What is the output? Let us take it as F, okay, F. One of the input is M, because M is connected here. One more input is C. Okay, so this is what we call as the gate level modeling, and one more is the gate level modeling we can also call as structural modeling. Okay, in some of the books they will refer as structural modeling. Structural modeling or gate level modeling, both are same. Okay, so this is module keyword, instance name, this is output, okay, and inputs here. Okay, this is how we need to write. Suppose if it is a black box like this, okay, and this is a circuit A, B, C, 3 inputs and 1 out, F as output, okay, and M will be the intermediate signal. This must we need to declare as wire, okay, M we must declare as wire, because that is intermediate signal. This is how we need to write a code. AND gate means how many components are there, so that many statements will be there. Okay, this is how we need to write the gate level modeling. Okay, so in the next class we will see about, okay, as we said in the contents, okay, in the next class we will see about some examples we will see, okay, how to write the gate level modeling with some by taking some examples. After that, these delays